Shit.
What a way to start on, man. Countdown
Hey,
time.
Hey. 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 This beat still ass. This beat still ass. This beat still ass. This beat still ass. I'ma do it every time. This beat still ass. This beat still ass.
All right, man. And you know what I'm gonna do every time? Here we go. This the one KTL don't like the beginning of it, huh?
That's not the one. That's not the one.
All right, that's not the one.
Yeah, man.
Fireworks, this is a Black News beat. This beat is ass. 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 Hey, this beat is ass. Hey, ass. Hey, ass.
Gonna say
hey.
you hating in the comments.
What is it?
I ain't worried about it.
Ass. Hey, what is it? Ass. Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna
this
go ahead
shit
and
is
start my,
ass.
I'm gonna go ahead and start my Slim as a hater campaign.
You hate on they beat. Why I can't hit on yours?
Because they beat ain't got shit to do with you.
What's good, man? We are back with another episode of the Real Rap Coalition podcast. Fuck what he talking about. We're gonna get this shit started. Today we come to bring y'all a brand new series, man. Brand new MCU Marvel series, Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Starring Nick Fury. It is lit. So before we get into that, man, let's go ahead and introduce, ourselves. My name is Showtime Slim. Today I'm Slim Fury, you know what I'm saying? Who else we got in the building?
Yeah. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah.
It's y'all.
It's Black Roots in this bit, man.
Uh-huh.
Yo. Making my return. You already know what it is. F-Dub, you feel me? Back at the show where we review cool shit, you feel me? Secret Invasion shit. Episode 1. We live.
That's a fact. Y'all had to excuse F-Dub and his weak ass AirPods he got in. But we gonna rock with it, man. He's back. Salute to the man. F-Dub for coming back, man. Joining us on the show. It's been a minute since he's been here. Salute the bro. We appreciate you for pulling up, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. So Marvel got a
I want to
brand new
start.
show.
I want to start with these familiar faces you was talking about, because goddamn, I see 3 off the rip and that's it.
Okay, so Marvel got a brand new show. It's Secret Invasion, and it's starring Nick Fury, and it's about we're gonna talk about everything, but pretty much there's an undercover rebellion or invasion of Skrulls on planet Earth, and so Nick Fury has come back from where he's been at. He's been away from the planet for a long time, so he's back. As a fact, he's back. He's been in space. He's back, and now we finna get into this whole invasion shit. Shout out John Doe in the building, man. Salute to my brother John. Let me see. My Mexican. That's him. There you go. salute to the man John Doe, man. So
all right,
yeah,
real
man.
quick.
So the familiar faces. Let's talk about.
Hold on, before we get into that, I just wanted to make sure we do a proper breakdown. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that are not or is not really familiar or don't go that far back with Marvel probably don't remember that Skrulls was actually introduced in Spider-Man. Exactly, Spider-Man Far From Home. That's
spoiler alert.
Factual. Spoiler alert.
There will be spoilers.
There will be spoilers. So there was an end credit in Far From Home. Turns out the dude that was Nick Fury throughout the movie of Far From Home was actually a Skrull. So basically what happened was at some point, they don't really say where in time, but at some point, Nick Fury goes up to Saber, which is an intergalactic organization that's meant to help, foreign planets and people from other planets and shit like that, right? Right. So, and also on the Earth side of things, their means is to create a sense of security for the Earth. You know, they done dealt
Okay,
with a whole lot of shit.
I'll let you rock for a little minute, but
No, go
technically
ahead.
both of y'all are wrong. Like both of y'all are wrong. Skrulls were not introduced in Spider-Man. Skrulls were actually introduced in Captain Marvel, and they just had a reappearance at the end of Spider-Man. So Captain
Spider-Man,
Marvel.
hold on. Far From Home
Yeah.
came
No,
out
he's right,
before or after?
Captain Marvel was first.
Yeah. Captain Marvel came first, then Far From Home came right
My
after.
bad. That is
Yeah,
a
and
on my part.
Captain Marvel actually had a big it was a big storyline involving Skrulls, and so that was the first appearance of Skrulls that we had. Yeah, and then at the end of like you said, Far From Home. Was it Far From Home?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the end of Far From Home, they had the Skrulls, and they revealed that okay, these Skrulls were pretending to be Nick Fury the entire time. We thought we saw Nick Fury in the movie. It wasn't actually him. So with that being said, Roots, what you said we had a little
these familiar
discussion.
faces you was talking
Yeah.
about. So
because
you said there's a few of them. So
you said there was only two of them.
I said three.
We have Maria,
So,
Ross.
Hold on, Fireworks. I want to hear the ones he talking about because I know it's more Fireworks.
All right, so my bad. 4, because I didn't even think about
now you're saying 4, nigga. You started with 2.
But it's not even Ross. We see the face, but that's not even Agent Ross.
Don't matter.
That's a fucking Skrull.
Seen him. So you saw the nigga.
Like you saying that there's more than 4?
Bro, I said it was more than 2. You can't change my argument.
All right, 2 more than whatever.
Okay, which ones do you know? Which ones you know? He trying to change the arguments over here.
Nick Fury, of course. Maria Hill, which is Agent Hill. I think she was first introduced in the second
Avengers. Oh, Iron Man. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, excuse me. Shit. Second Iron Man got down. And then of course Agent Ross, and then Rhodey, which is what's his name? War Machine.
Okay. So
those are the only ones that are relevant to the Marvel universe that I
did you not see so you didn't see Captain Marvel?
No, where?
Okay. No, I'm saying, did you watch the movie Captain Marvel?
Yeah, I watched it. I only watched it once,
I'll kind of give you a little bit of leeway because the Skrulls in this movie, like Talos is the Skrull, and he's actually in human form this entire movie. However, in Captain Marvel, and also he was the guy at the end of Far From Home. It was him as a Skrull. But
so that was him
form this entire time.
So that was him being Nick Fury back then.
Yeah, that was Talos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
So for some reason they never showed his Skrull form at all in this first episode. But yeah, anytime we seen Skrulls in the past, he was the main guy, like the head Skrull kind of guy.
Got you.
But he was green before. Now he's not. So
got you.
I think they might have had Skrulls in Loki too. I can't remember. But I can't remember.
Maybe for like a minute. Not long enough for it to be like a pressing matter or anything like that. But yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this shit, man.
Yeah, so anybody that's not necessarily familiar with Skrulls, just to give like a quick summary of who they are. You know, they're from a former planet. Their planet gets taken over by some bad Skrulls. Shit get fucked up real bad. They need a new home. These are not regular niggas at all.
Not at all.
This actually leads to my first talking point that I wanted to ask. But Skrulls, they're super strong. They are, I don't know if they're durable, because this is the thing with being strong and durable. You can be super fucking strong and still get shot or penetrated paws by a bullet. But as far as I can tell, these niggas are durable for shit except for bullets.
Yeah, but, I think in some of these, in this episode, some of the Skrulls got shot.
Yeah.
Or killed by getting shot.
And there's also some other shit they can do along with being able to take your outer form. They can actually, like copy your memories from you. If they touch you on your forehead, they remember everything that you remember, and they are you 100%. But yeah, that's to describe them. Now, my first question I wanted to ask, when it comes to opposing nations to like the Earth or the Avengers or anything like that, where do y'all feel like these niggas like way up at? Like to give an example, like we had the Frost Giants in the first, what is it, Thor. We had the Sovereign, which we know them from Guardians of the Galaxy, them the gold motherfuckers. Talokan, yeah, Talokan from Wakanda Forever. If niggas ain't watched that, my bad. But where do y'all weigh them up when it comes to opposing nations?
So the last ones you mentioned were my bad, Fires. The last ones you mentioned was with Namor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they fucking shit up, boy.
That's a fact.
They not to be played with. I don't know if the Skrulls the Skrulls got like this crazy advantage. Shout out Lights Out Television, man. He don't know what he's talking about. He hasn't seen it. But but yeah, the Skrulls got like this thing where it's like they're different because they can fucking shapeshift and turn into shit.
Right.
That shit might be a little bit cheating. So they might not be as cold as certain characters, but it's like
they can sneak the shit out of niggas.
Yeah, bro. They can sneak niggas, bro. I don't know. But them niggas with Namor is cold as hell.
Like my thing is this, right? They you know, obviously they pose a threat because of their abilities and shit like that, right? But like in terms of like durability and shit like that, I don't think they really all that. You feel me? Like they can't really take that much of a hit, in my opinion, right?
I would say the only people that they can really rock with for real is probably like the Frost Giants, because you know they just big. But if you sneak them niggas, it's over with. However, Talokan, nigga, Wakanda was having a problem with them niggas, and then the Sovereign, they mad smart and shit. They got mad technology and all of that shit. So if they find out, then the Skrulls is cooked.
I'm gonna be honest though, Roots. This Wakanda we talking about, like it wasn't really the old Wakanda, like the old Wakanda when King T'Challa was alive and Killmonger was running around.
Yeah, them niggas was cold as shit.
Yeah, like the new Wakanda.
You know what? I ain't even think about that. The Wakandas actually lost a lot of people during like
they had to go back and find Lupita. Like they was just so like Lupita was gone. They had to go back and find her. What's her name? Like they had Shuri in the field. Like Shuri wasn't nowhere in the field in the first one. Like that's how down bad they was.
Yeah, she wasn't in the first one in the field. Like she was kind of like defending shit. Yeah,
she drove a plane like in the last battle, but she was out there. She was fighting the coldest nigga. Like that's how down bad they was in this last movie. They had Shuri out there.
You can't have your third string fighting the nigga up front.
He got T'Challa. They got T'Challa's little sister out there, like fighting a god, bro. Like
a god,
a half god, half. Man, that nigga was cold.
But yeah,
but he was half god, wasn't he? When he half god.
This leads to my second point. So I know, like so in the military, right? We have a saying of handle it at the lowest level. So basically, without going up the chain of the command too much, handle your problem at the lowest point of contact, so it don't have to make it up to other places. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I say that to say they having problems with niggas that are human size. Yeah, they can shapeshift. Cool. Nigga, Thor exists. Iron Man not there no more. But goddamn, Hulk exists. Like, there's so many things there's so many other levels that they could go to handle these motherfuckers. But yet they're trying to fight them with guns and intelligence. Like, what the fuck y'all got going on to where y'all just don't call the niggas that handle shit like this?
You know what's crazy? Go ahead.
Like I said, they're very, very vulnerable niggas. You feel me? Like it doesn't take much to get rid of these niggas. Like they're not like creatures that like you need like, you know, other worldly like other powers to get rid of. You feel me? We've seen them die from just regular bullets. You feel me? Like
yeah, and then I'll just watch them blow up 30 fucking niggas at one time. Like,
hey, they kill a bunch of civilians too. Spoilers.
That light skinned comeback season Drake looking ass nigga, boy. that nigga look like old Drake, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, that nigga had a cold ass interest, bro. Like
dog, that nigga did some crazy ass shit at the end of that shit.
That nigga got one of the top feats for like first episode shit, nigga.
Nick Fury finna have his hands full with this nigga.
Bro, the first time we seen Thanos, he was just talking on a throne, nigga. First time we seen this nigga, he was blowing up a plaza.
Man,
that's insane, bro.
No,
like,
it's
go get somebody for this nigga.
But it's even crazy because of the way he was doing it. Like he was really stunting on niggas. Like he started off, he shapeshifted into a little girl and walked up to, because that was him the whole time. He walked up to Nick Fury, bro. He walked up to that nigga as a little girl, and then he walked away. Dude thought he was gonna follow him and do some shit. Nigga shapeshifted into like something else.
Times, bro.
The nigga shapeshifted about 4-5 times. Then he turned into this nigga. He turned into you. Embodied your partner. Like this nigga is wilding right now. He's up. 1-0.
Definitely up.
Hey,
you gotta
fight
back.
One, it's 1-0. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what you gonna do.
Clear, no debating, bro. That nigga took your partner. Like you better go slide.
he took your partner as you, nigga. He was you when he took your partner. that nigga took your form and smoked your partner with it.
Bro,
like
Thanos would do shit and then dip off like real fast. This nigga took your partner's life and then looked you square in your face, bro, for a good 30 seconds.
I'm not gonna hold you. It was a little sad seeing Maria go that way. You feel me? Like clearly she's one of the mainstays of the cinematic universe. You feel me? And like
R.I.P. Maria Hill.
Yeah, she definitely did not get no happy ending. You feel me? That's unfortunate. That's the way she ended. You feel me? Like she just got shot, like right in the stomach,
down,
and then
bro.
That was it.
Down. Died confused the shit.
So we didn't really talk about like the whole scope of the situation. So really, this is all of this is happening because it's Nick Fury's fault. It's Nick Fury and Captain Marvel's fault.
Facts.
And they explained it because 30 years ago, when they first was in contact with these Skrulls on Earth, like he said, it was only a few of them back then, but they promised them that they was gonna get them a new home, that they wouldn't have to be on Earth. They was gonna have a new home for them. It's 30 years later, bro, and you still ain't got my home.
Bro, they done got put on the back burner to mad shit for 30 years, bro.
You know how long 30 years is?
Look, the first time we seen Captain Marvel after we seen her in her movie, she said she was off protecting the universe. You ain't have no time to find these niggas another crib, bro.
That's
like
a fact.
none.
I ain't gonna lie. That means y'all was procrastinating. 30 years, bro, to find them a home. Come on.
They treated these niggas like a goddamn
Bruce, and
essay,
they been
bro.
all up and down space. Both of them.
Mad
Nick Fury was out of space already.
Mad space travel, bro.
Come on, man. Y'all not trying to find him no home.
Bro, that's like you owing a nigga money. That's like you owing a nigga money and then going to the store with him and then spending your money that you owe him.
For 30 years.
For 30 years straight.
Doing it for 30 years. We like, hey, bro, I'm gonna give you your money back, nigga, for 30 years.
See
bro.
this nigga buying Skittles and shit. Like, nigga, fuck nigga, that's mine. What's wrong with you?
You got money every 2 weeks, nigga, but it's been 30 years.
I'm surprised these niggas ain't slide sooner, bro. 30 years is mad long.
I'm surprised Talos is a fucking. Let's talk about Talos because they've been mentioning it. Mm-hmm. First of all, you the nigga that they promised it to, brother. They promised you your reparations, basically.
Why you ain't pressing?
I can relate. I can relate because we ain't get reparations either. But come on, bro. I can see if they had like 30 acres and mules. Well, they do. You know, they do. they got them running around here. But yeah, like they promised him to Talos, and he's like a level-headed guy, and they kind of painted it like he's merciful, like he's this kind.
Fuck it, Slim. They called that nigga soft. Yeah,
they did. His daughter called him that.
Facts.
His daughter called him that shit. He had the gun. He didn't know that was his daughter. He had the gun pointed at her. He like, hey, I ain't gonna. This the last warning. She turns around and say, "You say that every time, but it's always another one." So she basically pulling his card. Your daughter told you that. Like, come on, bro.
When your kid tell you that, bro, you got to make a change.
She don't respect you. Talos.
At all. Not even a little bit. This is without knowing that her mother died already.
She didn't know that. That's a fact.
She been lost respect for you, kid.
She lost respect when she left and joined the fucking rebellion.
Nah,
she joined the rebellion.
That is a testament to bad parenting. Like,
that's kind of wild though. Like he kept that secret bottled up for a long minute.
And he a bum. Like, cause he ain't got no home. He a bum
that
too.
Definitely homeless as shit.
You raising a daughter with no home.
It's insane,
Talos.
bro.
Like, come on.
Talos, this nigga Nick this nigga Nick.
Nigga's a liar.
This nigga's back for 30 years. This nigga goddamn can't parent his kid right because he ain't got no roof.
Like, and where's Captain Marvel at? Where her explanation at? Carol. Where you at, Carol?
Pull up, Carol. We
Carol
got
Danvers.
If I don't see Carol pull up, she a hoe.
She's not gonna pull up. You know you owe these Skrulls a home. She's not gonna pull up though.
Bro, she can handle that main nigga in a second, bro. Take his ass up to space, leave him there. It's whole rebellion over with. If we don't see her, she a hoe ass nigga.
So this is the thing. So let's get back to like the original point. So basically, all of this is happening. The whole rebellion is happening because 30 years ago, Nick Fury, Captain Marvel, y'all promised a home to these Skrulls. It's 30 years later, they haven't gotten those Skrulls, and the people are getting upset. They're mad. They're pissed because it's been 30 years. I get it. I'll be mad too. Like, damn, you told us 30 years ago that we was gonna get a new home, bro. Why is it 30 years later we still ain't got no home? I'll be mad too. I get it. So
the top nigga been helping this nigga with mad shit and still ain't got no crib. He ain't even got a hotel.
He been goofing off, bro, because like you said, in Far From Home, he pretended to be another nigga the whole movie. Like, be serious. What's wrong with you? why is you running around here pretending to be Nick Fury, bro?
Bro, that nigga ain't got no respect, guys.
This man.
The only nigga that respect this nigga is Fury, bro. That's the only nigga. And that's the nigga that's been hoeing him.
And he don't respect him because he would have got him a home if he did. Come on, man. You got to redeem yourself in this series, Talos. I'm bro, sure
if he don't catch a body at some point, bro, he just might go out of hole, bro.
I'm sure he's gonna redeem himself because they keep hammering like these themes. I got it a lot from this first episode. They're hammering these themes, and like that was the theme for him. Like, he's weak, he's merciful, he's not really gonna do nothing. He say this one thing, but he does something else. And so I'm getting a feeling that he's probably gonna change that later on. But also, there's a theme that they keep hammering for Nick Fury, where they keep throwing this out over and over again that he's not what he used to be. Yeah, he washed up, and the old him would have did this. He not in shape to be out here.
Nigga, he had bad knees, bro. Like, how you hop out on Earth and you got bad knees, bro?
Like they kept mentioning that after the blip, he wasn't the same and whatnot. You feel me? And honestly, like it affected him. Honestly, like I kind of don't blame him to be honest, because like if you go through like some crazy, catastrophe like that, you feel me? I'd feel uneasy too after coming back. You feel me? Like
fireworks. Tell me what they got to do with his knees, bro.
Man,
that nigga been on vacation. That nigga been on vacation for mad long, bro. How you come back still injured? What's wrong with you?
Fireworks. I've seen, so half of the Earth got wiped out with that snap, and I've seen a lot of people come back and whoop some ass after that blip.
Bro, that nigga Thor was mad, depressed, fat, and all that.
He was a fat ass alcoholic.
But when it came time, he threw hands.
Ant-Man was in the quantum realm for a long ass time, man.
Bro, that nigga was in the quantum realm for 5 years. Came out throwing hands. Like, this nigga Nick hop out with bad knees. What's up, Nick? What's wrong with you?
Nigga's old.
But you know what's crazy? That this not even the first time we've seen him since the blip, because he was in. Well, he pulled up at the end of Endgame. I'm guessing he left right after that. But he's been out of space. He's had time to like recover, grieve, whatever you got to do. Think about it's been over 5 years, bro. Like, come on, what's wrong with you?
You've been on the bench for over 5 years, bro.
Like, this was what his like first true operation, like after the blip. You feel me? He's just returning back.
Well, he was up there. The president said he was up there in space trying to create a aerospace defense system or some shit. The greatest one we've ever seen in history.
Ain't
or
got
some
shit
like
to
that.
do with his knees, Slim. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Ain't got a
that's because he
goddamn thing
old,
to
like
do with his
fireworks.
knees.
He's an old nigga. He's old. That's why he walk like that.
Like you see his beard, bro. Like that. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, they said something like he could barely walk, he could barely see out his good eye, all that shit. So
And then
yeah, I think he's
this
just
Nick
old.
like mad nice and shit, bro. Like you seen, bro, he like all like trying to be funny with niggas and shit. Like, bro, the bitch that I forget what her name is, but she had her thugs or whatever go and
Sonya.
kidnap this nigga. Yeah, Sonya had her motherfucking minions go and kidnap this nigga. This nigga get a pillowcase over his head and shit. This nigga come out the pillowcase smiling and shit, making jokes. What, Nick? What's up with you, bro?
Well, he's always been like a sarcastic kind of guy. Like,
yeah, sarcastic, but he's still look at the face you got as your avatar, bro. That's the old Nick. That's the Nick that we knew, bro. This new Nick, he got a big ass Santa Claus beard and shit, and goddamn, his patch gone. I don't know what the hell going on with this goddamn.
Yeah, he ain't got his
like,
patch on. But that's what they alluded to this entire movie. Like he ain't been the same since the blip. He changed, and so what I'm seeing is obviously there's going to be some sort of character redemption with him too, or progression, whatever you want to call it. Like he's probably going to have his little moment where he changes and shows people, yeah, I'm back or whatever. That's what I'm anticipating is going to happen. Yeah. And he's gonna have to, because this light-skinned Drake looking ass nigga he's not playing.
Bodying shit, bro.
He's not playing, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you, right? I think he and I haven't been too in tune with like what's going on with the MCU and shit like that, but I'm not gonna hold you. I think this, just like Maria, I think this might be his last leg.
So my Nick?
Yeah, I think he might for real die.
Damn.
But I think he might.
I don't think he's gonna die in this show. If he dies, it won't be in this show. It'll probably be in one of the movies. I haven't really seen them do it before, but I just don't think they're going to create a show revolved around him and then just like kill him at the end of it.
Nigga, Black Widow, they made after she fucking died, bro. Like, I don't put shit past Marvel.
Yeah, but Black Widow is just an origin story, so I think that's a little bit different. That's like it's kind of just like her story. It don't really have anything to do with the actual events of what's going on up to this point. Aside from the fact that they introduced her sister in that, that was just a origin story that got pushed back.
I tell you what, Slim. If a main nigga get bodied in the next episode, this nigga Nick not making it out of this series, bro.
We can make a bet on that. I bet that he's gonna make it out the series.
All right.
But y'all two think he gonna die?
Yeah, I'm betting.
I think he might kick the bucket.
What we betting? Let's bet something.
Goddamn.
Let's bet $5. We bet $5.
Bet five.
You got 5 on the fireworks?
Hold on. So what? We gonna split your 5 if we win?
No, I'm gonna split both of y'all 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if I win, then both of y'all send me 5. Yeah. You good with that, fireworks?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's go, Nick. He's not dying. Come on, guys.
Yeah, all right.
They're not gonna kill him.
Goddamn. One thing that I actually wanted
to kill this right here. You think they'll kill this?
Yes.
I think they would.
They just killed the shit out of Maria. They just killed the shit out of Agent Hill, bro.
Look. Marvel.
That's different,
they got hella projects that they're building up. Like a lot of other storylines that they're building up as well. You feel me? A lot of loose ends that they're trying to tie up. You feel me? Like Nick is just like pretty much waiting on his turn. Pretty much is the way I see it. You feel me? To get either killed off or written off. You feel me? So, but I'm betting he's gonna die.
I kind of agree with you. I just don't think this is the time and place to do it. Like, so I'm assuming, we're skipping ahead a lot because it is six episodes. I'm assuming he might be victorious in this, stopping this whole invasion thing. I don't think they're just gonna kill him, unless y'all think they're gonna do like the Tony Stark thing.
I was just about to say Iron Man was victorious too, bro.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that with this guy right here. I ain't gonna lie. But we're gonna see. So, anyways, the guy that I was talking about, that I called like Drake, the Drake looking guy. His real name is Gravik. They called him Gravik in the movie, and he's the.
That's an evil last name.
Gravik. He's the newest member of the Skrull Council, and he just so happens to be the leader of this rebellion. Now he got some kind of history with Nick Fury. They don't say how they know each other or what it is. I'm assuming because Nick he has a lot of contacts, and he's the guy that's been in contact with these Skrulls for the entire time.
He might have been around like when this shit first started off. Like they actually mentioned that, I forget what's the name? Taluk? Is that his name?
Talos,
whatever his name is.
Talos.
They mentioned that he's 136 years old or some shit like that. So it's very much possible that this Gravik nigga was probably around when all this shit popped off.
But I feel like Gravik
losing their
planet. So to me, like I'm looking at it more like Gravik is a younger guy, kind of like how his daughter is like younger. I'm looking at Gravik kind of like around that same age group, because just like they say, he's the newest member of the council. I'm just assuming like he's a newer, like a younger Skrull as opposed to like an older Skrull.
I don't feel that he's that much. Like he may be younger, but probably like not that much younger. Because there was he looked a lot. They explained that he, was fucking with the whole peaceful shit, and then he veered off from that after waiting for however many years and still ain't got no home and shit. Which is basically like the whole point of this rebellion. Like these niggas ain't just wake up mad, bro. Like they was waiting probably 15
30
years. Exactly. They was probably waiting like a good cool 15 to 20 years before they started, man, fuck this shit. We ain't getting no planet unless we take this one.
Yo, hey Roots.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So let me ask y'all, what y'all think about the characters that they've introduced us to so far? Like we got Talos' daughter, Gaia. We got like I just said, what's his name? Gravik. Yeah, Gravik.
Gravik is a cold ass nigga. This nigga cold blooded shit. The daughter, I don't know how to say her name. I feel like she
Gaia.
flipped. I feel like she flipped kind of fast. Like she just found out that her mom passed, and your pops ain't do nothing to in her eyes. Like if you looking from the eyes of a child, your pops ain't do nothing to save her. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Where her mindset like should be.
She said something like, when he was like, "I'll protect you," he was like, she said, "You can't protect nobody." Then she left.
Facts. She wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. By that time, we had already seen this nigga lose a fight, bro. Like, nigga got his ass whooped.
Oh, that painter nigga was on his ass.
Bro, this nigga got beat up by an artiste, bro.
That nigga was a Skrull too, but he was beating his ass, boy. And bro, I think he was upset.
That nigga into a column or some shit.
I think he was upset that Nick killed the guy, and maybe it's because he a Skrull, but
bro, because he was throwing hands and he couldn't win. I think that was a pride thing, bro.
No.
Yeah, I think it might be a little like what Fireworks saying. It's a Skrull thing. Like he that's his own people. Like that's on his own race, and Nick killed him.
Deep down, I think he just wants to resolve. Talking about Talos, I think he just wants to resolve everything like peacefully. I mean, he doesn't. Obviously, you could tell that like he doesn't want shit to go left, you feel me? But clearly it did.
It done went left mad long ago.
Bro. Oh yeah, it's left, Talos. It's left. To get with it.
It's extremely left.
And your daughter in it too, maybe.
I mean, he a real patient character. Then like kind of like you
been patient for 30 years, bro. Like,
hey, you know what's crazy though, y'all? I think it's an interesting dynamic that he's on this side and his daughter is on the other side. And so while I'm saying he's gonna have to get with it and start like really like you're gonna have to get active, but his daughter is on the other side. That's another piece of it, type shit.
I mean, not entirely, Slim. Like we saw what she did in the episode. She gave Talos that information about the bombs and like.
But you know what's crazy, Fireworks? She did that. However, it was still like they got decoys. The bags that they were following were decoys. So now I don't know what side she actually stands on.
She might have said that shit just to get off.
Because she gave them the information about the bombs, but that's not where the real bombs were. Mm-hmm. They threw the bags to them and nothing was in the bags.
So that's true.
Yeah, so I'm not sure about where she stands yet. Obviously, she's probably gonna side with her family at the end of the day. Her dad got this fucked up relationship. They're probably gonna reconcile that shit, and she's gonna side with her family at the end of the day. But we're gonna see how the journey goes, man. I don't know.
Man, one thing that I actually wanted to point out, goddamn, and this has been a thing for a while that shows have used, where they use like everything from the time that the show cut on to the intro music. They pretty much give you everything that you need. I call it the 4 window, so like foreshadowing window. So everything that you need that for that episode, or maybe like a couple of episodes ahead, depending on where you are in the series, it kind of gives you that. It's just kind of a thing something to think about. Or this shit might happen, or we're definitely gonna deal with this, part of things, that type shit. And it's an attention grabber, and they do this shit real well, bro. Like, even though we watched the first like 5 minutes of what they released or whatever, however long it was, I was still intrigued even after that shit. Like that little chase they did was slow as a bitch, but nigga fell off a fucking building, cracked this shit, all fucked up.
That's
shit.
a fact.
So,
we did watch the first 5 minutes of whenever they released the first 5 minutes, y'all. We reacted to it, but it ended up getting taken down for copyright reasons. We're gonna figure that shit out. I got the fucking fair use shit now.
YouTube trying to hold us, man.
For me, this first episode was like the true introduction. You feel me? I didn't get to see the first 5 minutes like y'all did. You feel me? I was away during that time, but you feel me? Like everything was just fresh. You feel me? Everything I saw today. You feel me? So what y'all think about the cinematography, bro? Like I thought the episode was beautifully shot.
I fuck with it.
It's Marvel, bro.
Of course. Another thing, though, these intros that they be putting together, these shits be fire, bro. Like I fuck with it.
No cap.
So let me mention something else, y'all, because we talked about the two sides that we're gonna see in this movie. We talked about Nick Fury, Talos, their side, the side of quote unquote justice that's trying to stop the invasion. We got the rebels, Talos' daughter, Gravik, their side. I
think I know where you're going.
Yeah, Gaia. Yeah, because there's also a third side that they added into this, which is like you said, Sonya and her. I believe it's Sonya and her people. Yeah, because when Nick had the meeting with her, he put a camera in her office, and so they ended up spying on her with the camera. And so what he said was that they were Russian facts. And what she said was that what did he say? He said it that she has like a scorched earth kind of policy where she'll just kill anybody that's in her way type shit. Yeah, and so that's another dynamic to where now Nick Fury and his group of people are trying to go against her to stop them so they can get to the other. Like it's kind of like a little confusing.
But hold on, Slim, because there's another side of this. When they but when they showed Rhodey talking to the president,
facts.
They said Agent Hill and Nick Fury is rolled. They AWOL right now. The government don't fuck with that shit, bro. Like
it's a
once
lot
you
of
sign
shit,
up and
bro.
work for the government, you are government property. And if you leave your job, your post, whatever, you are considered an enemy of the state until they get you back where they need you to be at.
That's a fact, because he's supposed to be outer space and Saber, like we talked about, and he left Saber because of this invasion information that he got. And so like you said, that's a fourth thing. I forgot about that. So it's like it's a lot of things going on in this series that we got from this first episode. So we're about to see this thing from 4 different sides. It seems like.
Yeah, they packed a lot of storyline in this first episode, man. So it's definitely gonna be interested how it all pans out. You feel me? We know for sure Rhodey's gonna make future appearances and whatnot. You feel me? So like, let's see if he actually dons the suit again, because it's been a minute since that nigga suited up. You feel me?
That suit is dubbed, bro. The last time he put that bitch on, nigga fell out the sky. That shit is dubbed out of here.
I mean,
I've never been that big of a War Machine guy anyway, but
Stop disrespecting Don Cheadle, bro. Watch your mouth.
I didn't say Don Cheadle. I said War Machine.
I don't give a damn. It's one and the same.
It's not. It's not the same thing.
Oh shit.
But yeah. So what y'all thought about the episode, like as a whole, man? What's y'all thoughts?
As a whole, go ahead. Fireworks.
No. You go first.
As a whole, I feel like they did a lot of cramming, to be honest. Like, I don't know how they're gonna wrap all of this up in 6 episodes. But at the same time, I've watched all of the series that Marvel has done since they started on this little. Nope, that's not true. I will not watch She-Hulk. Fuck you if you watch She-Hulk and liked it. That's all
What's
I got
wrong
to
with
say about
She-Hulk,
that.
Roots?
That shit ass, Slim.
was
Don't ever watch
alright.
that shit. That shit
It was
terrible.
all right. It was all right.
How's
The
it
ending
ass
was
if you never seen it?
It was all right.
Because I
It was
saw
all right.
an episode and a half, and I cut that shit off because that shit terrible.
Okay.
And then at some point they have Daredevil in a yellow suit. Fuck She-Hulk.
I keep seeing Daredevil over and over and shit. Like, when he gonna get his shit?
I want to say that's coming out next year. If not next year, then 2026.
Yeah, he keep having these cameos and shit. Like,
Because they bringing them over, bro. Like, so that's the thing. You ain't watched
hurry up.
You ain't watched the before shit. You know, the first Marvel series with Netflix and shit like that when they had goddamn
that shit ain't
Daredevil,
MCU.
Iron Fist. It is. It's all Iron Fist. That shit all canon.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
But goddamn, I fuck with it, man. I feel like it's a real good start. Like I said, I feel like they may have did a little bit of cramming, but knowing Marvel, everything's it's either gonna get resolved here or it's gonna travel over into something else. Because this is actually what sets up into the next or furthering the phase that we're in right now. I think this is phase 6 that we're in right now. So this is actually meant to kind of propel that forward with the things that they got coming out soon. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
I'm excited. I think the show started off very strong. You feel me? We got deaths. We got fucking niggas shooting niggas. We got fucking an invasion. We got bombs. We got everything you could ask for. You feel me? I like the episode. I do agree with Roots. I think they try to cram in like 5 different fucking storylines all in one. It's gonna be. I'm kind of curious how they're gonna wrap all this up at the end. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. I haven't been excited for a Marvel show like this in like a minute. You feel me? So yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, for me, I feel like y'all said, they got all these different aspects in it, and yet I still feel like they kind of paced themselves with it because like we mentioned, the one with the Russians and Sonya, she had her scene. It was only a scene. But it's set up for something. Like, we know what's coming with it. The same with like you said, Rhodey and the president. It was only a scene, but we know something's coming from it. So it's like they kind of just focused on the Skrulls and Nick Fury for a lot of the and Talos for a lot of the episode, but they added in these subplots, like y'all said, and so we know there's something that's gonna come from it. So I'm also interested in seeing like how they do this because it seems like it's going to be a lot of interchanging and a lot of shit where we got to like actually pay attention to what the fuck going on, especially with this dynamic of shape-shifting. That's some shit that we haven't really got into a lot when it comes to like these Marvel shits. Like,
not when it's like the main shit.
Right. The fact that we just saw the end of the episode where Maria Hill was out there and we thought Nick Fury was there and he shoots her, and then we see another Nick Fury and it's like, oh wait, that was the fucking Skrull. It's like this type of shit. If they keep this shit up, bro, we gonna
when you think about it, they started with that. They started with goddamn. We ain't know the nigga that got bodied for real, but we know Ross. Everybody thought that. I thought it was Ross. And then this nigga body a nigga and then fall off a fucking building, get bodied his damn self. Like, it looked like it's gonna be a lot of that shit, bro. Whole lot of pulling the wool over the eyes of niggas and shit, bro. Like,
I'm interested to see what more Gravik got, man. What else he gonna do? Because he's definitely like a smooth villain, bro. Like the shit that he did with that last kill was smooth as fuck.
In the little trailer shit, I seen that nigga do some cold shit. I'm not gonna talk about it yet until they reveal the shit, but I seen that nigga do some cold shit.
I'm interested.
This nigga might be a threat, not just to Nick, but to niggas.
To niggas. Like he said in the movie, in the show, he called himself a spook, and he told Maria,
I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say that.
I can't. He said it. He said it. What do you mean I can't say it? We're the same. I'm Slim Fury. What do you mean? It's me. But yeah, man. So that's pretty much it, man. You know, anything else y'all want to add to episode 1 recap, man? Anything?
Nah,
Yeah,
not really.
I got
Go
something.
ahead,
I got
bro.
something. Hey, man, in true battle rap fashion, you feel me? Maria was hitting Nick when they were at the bar, you feel me, with the Russians and shit. Maria was hitting Nick with some wordplay. She was like, "Oh, if the road is, if it's okay to walk away from the road, but watch your footing or some shit like that." I don't know. That shit was kind of crazy. I'm like, yo,
She was hitting that nigga with mad rebuttals, bro. She had everything. She had something to say for everything that nigga said, bro.
That just sounds like an
God,
old like saying or some shit that niggas would say. You know them old wise ass sayings that they used to say.
Even
That
still,
sounds like
bro,
one of them.
She had that nigga in a tizzy, bro. Like
Yeah,
had that nigga really thinking about himself.
Then she died.
Then,
What else,
then
Maria?
she got
What
bodied.
else, Maria?
What else?
R.I.P. man. R.I.P.
fucked up.
Maria Hill. I
R.I.P.
fuck with Maria,
R.I.P.
man.
Agent Hill, bro.
R.I.P.
We done
Fake
seen
Ross
Hill.
too.
We done seen Hill put hands on niggas a few times, man.
That's a
Just for
fact.
her to
She
go
did
out
well
like this.
over the last decade, man. She did well. I'll give her that. So yeah, I think that's it, man. This has been episode 1 recap of Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasions. Hey,
Secret
pull
Invasion.
up next week. We got the motherfucking schedule every Wednesday. Goddamn. Every Wednesday we going live with a motherfucking review of
Shout out
Secret
Howard the
Invasion.
Duck.
Pull up, like, comment, subscribe on the video, and we'll see y'all niggas next week. Yeah.
Yeah, we out of here. It's good to be
All right.
back, man. It's good to be back.
All right, man. We out of here. Real Rap Coalition Podcast, nigga. It's lit.
Bruh.